see as often anymore, because you don't see the double cloud run too often, and especially a Fox Falco team.
Yeah.
I think this might be the first time I've seen a team like this run. We're going to go right into this game 1 on small battlefield.
It's definitely been a minute since I saw the Spaceys come out. We're off to the races immediately. It's just, you know, immediate chaos, and like that's what would be the name of the game for the majority of it.
Yeah, the first few seconds of a doubles match are kind of just everybody fighting for positioning and trying to figure out, you know, like where you want to be, who you're going to be taking on, because eventually that doubles is going to devolve into kind of like 2 1v1s for a little bit, and we're going to start off with a big kill right there. That 1v1 turned into a kill pretty quickly.
Oh, wow.
Fox is already down a stock.
Okay, jogging off stage. Ooh, Chad getting launched super far. Okay, yep. Chef Mo RD gonna go ahead and take that one.
Yeah, when you're Cloud, you're not gonna be coming back unless you have that limit.
Yeah, especially with how far both Falco and Fox are gonna be able to launch you at the higher percentages off the stage. But it does look a lot of like alley-oop play. You know, you see Theed on the Fox just run it up, send him up to the sky, and then you see Mo RD trying to close it out. So we are gonna just, you know, fix it a little bit. There we go. All right.
There we go.
Now I can see percentages. Shout out production.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Shout out production. We love you. All right. And that's going to be a kill right there for that Falco.
Oh, Jay. Oh.
All right. Stock's looking even, although it does feel like, even though the stocks are even and the percent's relatively even, it just feels like the Spaceys team is in much stronger control right now.
Yeah, I mean, you can see the established game plan here going, but like Mo is literally just fighting for his life center stage. Now both of them actually will lose their stocks. That's what happens when you go up against Cloud against the limit that high up. I mean, it's just it's going to happen. Yeah,
there's not too much you can do about it in some situations, and we saw one right there.
This puts it in an interesting situation with both Theedium and Chad on their last stock here. The thing is, Mo RD and OJ still have, you know, that extra stock they can lend over should they need to, should the teammate call for it. It's going to be something to keep in mind here. They're both fighting on separate sides of the stage here. Absolutely. Theed trying to go off stage. Maybe you knew the ricochet bounce will not take their stock. Be able to get back with the upbeat.
Yeah, and that's really good because you want to save that share stock. The way that this game has been going, you don't necessarily want to use that share stock. Both teams really playing so that they don't want to be, so that they're not the one to have to use it. Got some off-stage play going here.
Timing now here, because this is it though. Chef Mo RD needs to survive to try and either, you know, give that last stock away to Theed or just try and do it himself.
Yeah, but this is an extremely difficult situation to be in, and he's going to lose that first stock to that sliding forward tilt, and now he's stuck between 2 clouds. This is the last place you want to be.
Yeah, this is an extremely dangerous scenario. It's still winnable though, How's your defense going? How's that dodging going? So far, not so well.
Here comes the combos. Okay, we do have an up smash out of shield. That will take 1 stock. If he's able to get this one right here off of this cloud with high percent, then this is very doable, and he gets it.
Okay. Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. There we go. Chef Mo RD on the board, but at a high 76% up against the stock. It does devolve down into the 1v1, but it is still very much possible. And so what's the resolve like?
And if there's any character who can do it, it is Falco. We know his combo potential. He has so many reliable kill setups once he gets you to those higher percents. Right now sitting at 37, so not quite there yet, but the percent is climbing slowly.
Okay, gets hit with that short hop down here. Ooh, now the limit break is available as well for OJ. This could be something to turn into his favor here. 118 here. Great stopping. Still staying alive here.
Yeah, smart there to not approach and not go towards the limit cloud. He doesn't have limit online, but 129%. How are you getting off this ledge?
Okay, there's so many options available for him. Forwarder not going to hit the sweet spot either. You're in the grab. There is the up throw. 141, super scary scenario. Let's see if Mo can hold on here.
He's stuck here on this ledge, but he does reverse the situation. The cross slash coming out right now from Cloud, and that's going to send him back off stage. 160%.
Oh, he's caught.
But still, down throw is not going to take it. Even at 171, is he able to make it back to the ledge? He does, and he gets the back throw too.
Okay, tries to go for the ledge trump, not going to be there. We do see OJ able to get off, get back to stage rather. Ooh, comes up with the forward air too. Still not enough to take him away.
Oh my God, this end is so intense, and this is just game 1. This is only game 1. The landing down, you're still not able to do it.
It's a 180. What in the world? The dodge back. They're just jogging for positioning, trying to get something in anything.
So many rolls coming out. Oh, and there is the back air. And in the end, Chad and OJ do clutch it out. But wow, they had to fight tooth and nail for that one.
I'm sweating in the chair. doing nothing yet. Like, what do you mean? That was so insane.
Again, this is game 1. This is the first set of the day that we are doing, and that was the first game of the first set, and we're already at this level of hype.
No,
I'm
that
excited
was
for
so
the rest
funny.
of this
That is so
tournament.
funny. I love Double Cloud so much because they can just make things so interesting off rip. That was so good. I mean, the thing that really was like the closer was the fact that when it came down to the last stock, both between OJ and Mo, it was just so frantic. You know, it devolved down to a literal 1v1 last hit, last chance. And I saw Mo try to go for a lot of these, you know, just hitting those forward airs, but none of them were, you know, getting that perfect spot. None of them were actually, you know, strong enough to take out OJ. And it's just like, Cloud is pretty bulky, all things considered, size-wise, everything-wise, his weight class-wise. So he can take a lot of damage. But I'm just so surprised that Mo lived up to, what, 180, 190 on the Falco?
It was something like that. Yeah, I think it was close to 180.
That was nasty.
I mean, yeah, he just wasn't able to find that last hit until that very last back here. He was getting all those grabs, but Cloud doesn't really have a kill throw. You know, you're going to be getting those grabs for positioning, but at those percents, you're really not going to get a whole lot out of just like adding on to percent.
Yep.
And we're going to see it run back with those exact same teams. Did we go back to the same stage, I believe?
No, they picked Hollow Bastion, I believe.
Okay, Hollow Bastion. Let's see how this changes things up a little bit for this game 2.
Yep. Okay. Going right back into it. It's a bit of a about the same size as small outfield, I want to say.
I think that the stage itself might be a little bit bigger. The blast zones might be,
however, yeah.
Yeah, the blast zones might be like somewhat comparable. I think this was really going to come down to who can control that. Oh my god!
All right, that's an opener right there, baby. We are gaming for real.
I was going to say who can control that center platform, but I guess who can control the off-stage game as well.
I do like the isolation game plan here because this wasn't really something we saw for the majority of game number 1. They were kind of just, you know, scrapping all together right next to each other. But like, yeah, take them to each respective sides, run the 1v1, isolate it. But a very interesting choice from, I believe, yeah, from OJ to just, you know, go ahead and take both stocks for him and for Theed. Get that out the way. Continue on because this is going to be a whole scramble now.
Yeah, early on, that is going to be a smart decision right there. Almost taking a stock with a back air as well was Chad. Wasn't quite able to end it.
Yep. And I mean, it's a lot of Mo trying to, you know, be proactive here, doing a decent job with his defense. You know, perfect, getting the parries off, getting the shield timings off, getting spot dodges. But like, man, it's just nothing but aggression from the Double Cloud team so far.
The Oddies are flying left and right for both
Oh
teams
my God.
right now. Whoa, there comes the back air again.
Yup. He's going to take it 9 times out of 10. Your stock is leaving this earth once you're above those high 140s. Now we see it here. We still need Chad to lose that first stock. He's still on 3 at 129 on this Cloud. Cloud is a big boy. He eats his Wheaties and survived for a long time, but unfortunately for his compatriot, ojgayming down on their last stock already.
And there goes another stock trade. This one coming out from Chad. And again, like you were talking about, worth it. The stocks are even once again, but this game feels even more Cloud dominated than the last one did.
Yeah, they are currently with a lower percent here, but it is this, you know, quick mirror of the last game. So this is that potential for, you know, Theed and Mo to come back on this. It's just they can't afford to get caught like they were last time. I mean, we need Theed to, you know, step up a little bit here on the last stock here. But wait a damn LJ, I can't even finish my point because he just wants to go ballisto mode and just go crazy here.
I thought he was going to do another stock trade. maybe he should have taken that stock trade. You think he should have done that stock trade?
Oh no! Down to the last stock for everybody here. It's all hands all day, but now it does look like the spaces are in a little bit more control here. Doing as much damage as they can. They're going off stage with it. Theed with some fancy footwork. Manages to take out Chad.
And now you've got OJ stuck in the 1v1, and Falco is going to eat you up every day for that. He does just barely manage to come back too. Wow, I thought he was dead.
Yeah, I mean, look, could see a repeat of last game here. There's that potential. I mean, if Theed can stay alive, so 117, letting Mo do as much work as possible, but the limit. Oh my God.
Oh man, a crucial mistake right there. He wasn't in the right spot, and that allowed OJ to get that cross slash off, and now we're stuck in a 1v1 once again.
Yep. Second verse, same as the first here. Mo RD ojgayming trying to get it done. 1v1. Ooh, this is scary. This is very scary here.
We've got the up throw, but too high of a percent to be able to get anything. He's off stage.
Oh, the fast fall. Trying to get better position here.
Oh, I thought maybe he had the confirm there with that drag down forward air, but he ends up with a back here anyway and does clean it up, evening up this set at one apiece.
Okay, one apiece. Woo, that was close. That was close. It comes down to the wire every single time. There's not really been a sheer dominant victory for either team right now, and it just shows, you know, they're on that same level with each other. They're fighting tooth and nail, and it's coming down to the literal last hit every single time.
Yeah, these teams are extremely evenly matched, it feels like. No team seems to have like a complete dominating advantage over the other. Every time one of these teams seems to like start to run away with the game, the other team immediately takes those stocks and evens it right back up. And it's gone down to the 1v1 in both games, even when it seemed like the 1v1 was completely improbable.
Right. I just want to say though, like we saw in the beginning of that second game, it really feels like Chad and OJ, you know, taking a few liberties just because they keep going for, you know, those forward air, those down air, drag downs, just, you know, stock for stock immediately. And I'm like, hey, slow on that a little bit. You can do that more when it's like later on into the game for sure, but at the start, yeah, I get you want to increase that tempo and, you know, make Theed and Mo RD come to you and like try to match that speed. But you don't have to put yourself in such an awkward position, awkward deficit for that to happen.
Yeah, that's probably not necessary to do, like, too early. You got to pick and choose your spots.
Right, pick and choose.
We're picking and choosing a spot right now to let that limit cross slash go. Wasn't going to kill, obviously, but going to rack up that percent.
For sure, puts him in a higher damage threshold here. 88, 91 respectively, and oh, wow. Okay, that actually does cause Theed to lose their first stock rather quickly, and no stock traded necessary.
Absolutely. You don't need a stock trade every time. Oh, but that is going to be a dead cloud every day. Fox going all the way down there to get that stock, evening up the stocks. Once again, just like we were talking about, every time one team takes a stock, the other one answers right back right away.
Yep. Star Fox mobility paying off in spades there, being able to go so far off stage, you know, if you have your proper resources available. Oh, wow, that shield is just in time. But the up air is just as devious. Okay, I see you, Mo.
I was not expecting that up air to kill. I'm going to be completely honest. That was a little bit of a shock to me.
Yeah, same. Absolutely. Man, Mo RD putting in as much work as possible here. The 144 in their percent, still staying alive. Seen them live towards higher.
All these Fox up airs coming out.
Okay. Limit cross touch will take out that one from Mo RD, though. Tying it up all across the board. The Clouds, though, a little bit more beaten up.
Yeah, they are definitely hanging on a little bit more, and you know, with how exploitable that cloud recovery is that we've seen multiple times in this set already. Oh, and he doesn't get the tech, but it doesn't matter.
Fighting for ledge here on the right side. Hello, Nurse. Dash attack and a half. Oh my goodness, but just as soon as you say, okay, apparently we need to stay away from that right side blast zone because that's where everybody dies from. Oh my goodness.
Stocks just are flying left and right. I can't even keep up with this. This is so incredibly fast paced.
I love doubles.
Doubles is sick. It is so sick.
It's so sick. Oh no, everybody on the left side, it's party time. Who brought the hats? Who brought the cake? Man. Look how much damage, though. This is the thing about the double cloud combos. You're able to pump out so much percent so quickly, and it's just like, it's really causing the Star Fox team to just have to, like, literally play off their minds. Double up here's. Oh, wow, there goes Mo flying off again.
There comes that limit blade beam as well, and now you've got...
Oh, wait!
Oh,
that was misinput. That was misinput. I saw it over on the player side. Chad is just like, hey, that was not supposed to happen.
Hey, but we've seen this one before. This is far from over for OJ.
It's a little bit more difficult here because he is already at 102, whereas, I mean, Mo was super low on percent, so they potentially could just, you know, finish this off, not have to go too crazy. You don't have to play anything too risky. Yep, and they're just going to control this right side of the stage.
And he's not going to have enough. He had to use that air dodge to get back, but just was too low for that climb hazard to reach, and that's going to give he and Mo RD the advantage now in this set. They're up 2-1.
Oh, man. That one was a little less chaotic than the previous two games, I want to say. I believe once it got to that game plan of really just making sure they take out Chad stocks first, I think that felt, and also the big thing is Theed actually staying alive
Yes.
was
yes.
very, very pivotal here.
So let's see where we're going to go to Game 4. So Game 1 and 3 were both on small battlefield.
Yep.
Game 2 was on a hollow. And we have now seen Thea and Mo RD win on both stages that they have played in this set. So I'm interested to see what the counter pick is going to be this time. And Chad and OJ are definitely taking their time thinking about this one.
Yeah, they're actually thinking about it this time. They're very much discussing where they want to go, how they want to do this. And like I said, the game plan is working very well for a lot of it. It's just that if you allow Theed to stay alive and just allow Mo RD to just do his thing, like,
Yeah.
you clearly saw the difference in gameplay. We're going to go back to Hollow Bastion now, so.
I am questioning this pick a little bit, as it, I mean, I wouldn't say it was a bad pick for Game 2,
For sure.
but they did end up losing the game in the end. I'm not sure.
It was very close, though.
It was an extremely close game. Yes, I will give that to them. I just was questioning why not try something different. They must have just been weighing their options and feeling like, you know, this was their best chance. I don't think that Double Cloud is necessarily bad on any particular stage.
Yeah.
As OJ over there just getting hit by like 10 million up tilts by Fox.
Right. And the biggest thing is, though, I mean, we've seen them do it multiple times, is playing around their limits. Both of them using limit cross flash to very, very, very high degrees of success. Being able to take stocks pretty easily, just big chunks of damage like you're seeing right there. So, I mean, between Chad and OJ, they can, you know, just both run it back, and there we go again. Oh my god.
You got to be careful with those limit cross slashes, though. That was his own teammate.
Yup.
So you really don't want to be a little too trigger happy with that move.
Okay, Theed, I see you. Okay.
That didn't kill, just
Surprisingly.
barely. That was perfect DI.
Yep. Guy's staying alive now, but high 127 on Chad. Trying to get something done here before he falls off that first socket. Well, yeah, that will do it. Immediately responded, though. Good job staying on top of things from Theedium and Mo RD. Chad, OJ,
We are
still
on
in it, though.
Here we are on the right side of the stage with Falco and Cloud. Going to be using that downward angle fire to get back to the ledge. Don't see that one too often.
Yeah. You know, that variable recovery essentially with Fox that, you know, a lot of them love to use. You get to choose your entry point. See what options they choose next is fighting for top platform. Getting as much damage as they can. Going off stage, though. Oh, wow, actually flew above the ledge. Not going to snap into it, but will fall that last stock all the same. Theed flying out at a high 135.
We got the stage control right now. Falco here trying to get this Cloud.
Yeah, I see
Unable
you.
to do so.
I see you with those forward smashes with Timpson trying to get it in, but oof.
Oh.
Oof. This is interesting now.
And again, the stocks evened up immediately.
Yeah.
And with OJ hanging on at 94%, not necessarily kill percent right yet, but you got to be feeling that he's only about 1 or 2 combos away. He and Mo RD can easily swing this back in their favor, and
right
there it is.
Off the top, yep. I mean, look, if Falco following you up that high, yeah, you're flying off. That stock is gone. Okay, 1 apiece for 3. Theed, though, staying alive on their big second life. See what all they can get done here. Looks like they want to try to get as much damage on the Chad as possible. Something on the left side of things. The right side has been left for Mo RD and OJ, but now everybody's going to the left.
Oh man, we're hanging out on this other side of the stage once again.
What a swing.
There, that limit blade beam. They've been trying to use that as a way to interrupt Theed and Mo RD's combos, but that time they keep getting caught in the crossfire.
Yeah, this has been a recurring theme of this game specifically. Chad and OJ accidentally hitting each other with their own maneuvers, and now they're close to the end. Mo RD sitting at 132 on this Falco. He's gone. I don't believe he can get back.
Gone.
Yes, the follow through. OJ says you're going down. So now it's all up to Theed. 1 stock apiece for both these Clouds. Looks like they want to have a sunny day on their hands.
This is extremely doable for Theed, though, especially with Chad at such a high percent. He's only about 1 up smash or back here at the ledge away from death. You don't want to be caught by those.
Ooh, it's caught to the upbeat off stage. So has a second jump. Yep, get out of there. Use a shine. Control that fall.
And
there
there's the
we
combo.
go. Yep. Bread and butter coming through. Now it's 1v1. Pretty similar percents, all things considered. See if Theed can close it out.
You did not just get under that.
That was directly the final frame under, but I don't think they can have a good job getting back to stage. Going up for the high recovery angle. Looking forward
And
into
he
the
gets
back
the
air.
back air?
Not
No.
enough to take him out just yet. So close here. 104 to 100. Oh, goes for dash attack. Not going to connect.
Allows him to get that stage control once again, and now he is the one on the ledge. Is he going to be able to get off? Jumps high.
Oh, the shield. So smart. So smart. Gets behind him. tilt, not going to confirm anything.
Look
Looking for it.
Oh, that back air still not going to take it. 125. Thea is hanging on for dear life right now.
Oh, the side B! Yo, that was so smart.
Oh, no.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Good DI. Staying alive here. It's just, it's seemingly impossible for Thea to get any, like, actual positive positioning on stage. OJ looking to close this one out. There's another throw. Down throw to bounce. Super high. Whoa! That was just tickling the blast zone. 150 here.
Now,
staying alive.
And he uses the air dodge, so he didn't have to burn the limit here. He's still got limit for a little bit longer. He throws out the bleed beam. Does not connect.
Hold on.
And there's the back air. Oh, man.
Oh, my goodness. Look, the first